Hello, everybody. Hi, Melly. You're on. You came on early and jumped in and said hello. Hi, how are you? Let me know how you're doing today. Hopefully you can all hear me. I plugged my microphone in a bit late, so if you could just let me know that you can hear me, that would be great. So I haven't done my normal waiting time and all that kind of stuff, so we'll just hang on a couple of seconds. But I do want to tell you what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing magical cards today. So this is one of them. Ooh, because it's nearly Halloween. Now, I don't do Halloween, but I do have some witchy friends. So I think that these cards are going to be great for some of my witchy friends. So let me know. Can you hear me? Is everything okay with the sound? Let's do that. We've got two stamp sets that I'm going to be using today. These two. Okay. I love this one. Hi, Ange. I love this one because I would definitely send that to my friends. Best Witches. Excellent. Oh, you can hear me. Hi, Jane. That's cool. So, yeah, you've put a spell on me. If you've got it, haunt it. So I really like this one. And this one I bought purely for the punch. And I thought I would add the stamps on separately. And then I thought, well, I might as well buy the stamps anyway, because I bought the punch to do a Harry Potter card. That's what I bought it for. So then I thought, oh, well, I might as well just add the stamps on anyway. And then, of course, you know, you get going and you get crafting and you get creative and you're like, oh, actually, I quite like this. So I've made quite a few cards that I'd like to share with you today. But this one is the first one that we're going to do. Okay, so this one we're definitely going to make. So if you've got this punch, then why don't you follow along with me? Grab your punch. I've used pumpkin pie and crushed curry. They're the colours that I've used. So you could come and make this with me. Really easy card to make. Who else have we got who's joined us today? So we've got Melly, we've got Ange, we've got Steve. Hi, Joe. Oh, you're not really there. Okay, that's fine. I understand. That means she's listening at work. Hello, Margaret. Lovely to see you. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you too. Smashing. We got a few of you joined on YouTube and a few on Facebook. It's lovely to see you no matter where you're joining from. If you're joining from my group, you need to make sure that StreamYard has access to your name. Otherwise, you're just going to come up as Facebook user. So make sure that you've gone and done that. The information is in the description for this video on how to do that. But yeah, so today I'm feeling a bit chipper. Yesterday was a hard day, I have to say. Very emotional day here in the UK. If you've been living under a rock, then let me tell you, it was the Queen's funeral yesterday. And oh boy, did it hit me harder than I expected. But today is a new day, right? So today we start looking forward to the new things and everything that's coming forward. So I didn't go my normal live. Normally I do a Monday, but I'm so glad that I didn't yesterday because it would have been bang slap in the middle of her funeral and that would have been very disrespectful. So so we didn't do that yesterday, but today we are back. And then next week I'll be back here on a Monday as normal. Okay. The other thing I just wanted to let you know is that we have a new stamp set out, a new bundle out. This new bundle is available and it is available now. But it's not in any catalogue. It will be in the new January to June 2023 catalogue. And it's really cute. I'll show you a bit more in a minute. But it's a really cute stamp set. And it's part of the October World Card Making Day. So many of you have signed up for the October World Card Making Day. I can't tell you how happy I am. We're going to have a massive Zoom. It'll be great. We'll listen to all the stuff that Stampin' Up has to do. We'll make our cards alongside and then we'll share them afterwards and have a good old natter and then a bit of a natter in between when they have breaks. And this is one of the stamp sets and bundles that you need to follow along exactly with that card making day. The other one is Cottage Rose and Cottage Wreaths. So there's 3 bundles. I only have Cottage Rose, but I decided to buy this one because it's new. So I thought I'd buy that one and give it a go. So I can't wait to see what that is all about. And I will be giving you cutting instructions for that for the World Card Making Day as we get closer. So just if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you need to jump over, go to book a class with me. So go here to book a class with me and you can book onto a free craft along. So it's a Zoom. You can hop in the Zoom. You can watch. I'll probably stream it. I might stream it here onto Facebook or YouTube, one of the two. But yeah, basically we're going to watch the demonstrations by Stampin' Up corporate team, but we're also going to then make our own cards and have a chat afterwards and do all of that kind of stuff. Or I might just keep it private. I don't know. It depends. But you can go on here and you can, I'll take a poll, see what you feel. But we can book a class here, go on to book a class, and you can sign up for it. It's completely free, and you'll get the Zoom information, and you'll get the card making, cutting information, and all that kind of stuff. And then you can come and join us for that. So that's really good. That's all right, Jane. I know who you are. You're Jane's apologizing for not being able to change her name on YouTube. That's because you're using Steve's YouTube. But that's okay. That's fine. We don't mind. Okay, so let me flip over to my hands. And hey, Sue. Yay, my Halloween lady. One of my Halloween friends. I've got quite a few, actually, who quite like this. I actually did this as a reel on Instagram. So you may have seen this from a very odd angle. As if where my camera is today. And you might have seen me make this card in double quick, speedy time. So if you did, now you're going to see it in slow motion or normal motion. So you can come make it along with me. So some really basic supplies that we need for this card. This is the basic white card base. That's really simple. Okay, then we're going to need some of these papers. Now these papers this is actually one sheet of paper, and it is from, I don't even think that lines up anywhere. I think I've just cut them out randomly. This is from the Celebrate Everything. What's the word I'm looking for? Celebrate Everything host papers. Okay, so let me explain what that means. If you put a large order in with me, okay, because you can order all these products with me. If you put a large order in with me, you can choose from this page, these two pages, page 86, hosting is rewarding. Or if you go online, you can just check the host only available items. Okay. And this is the paper I'm using, Celebrate Everything. So it's worth £28. Okay, any 48-page 12 by 12 stack of papers for us is £28. So it's worth £28. But if you spend £150, you are going to get 10% of your spend for free. So if say you spend exactly £150, you're going to get £15 free spend in rewards. This is only £16.50 because you've hit host rewards. So you pay £1.50 for the whole pack. That's a bargain, right? Or you could get the caroling mice. It's up to you. But this is the paper that I'm using. Now, if you don't have, if you don't put in a big order and you don't have that size order, and therefore you don't have those rewards to use, then I'm going to suggest that you use this paper, which is the Rustic Harvest. Remember we were playing with this last week? So the Rustic Harvest has these great black and white images. So you could use the yellow on this side for the yellow background. And then you could either use this one with the leaves, okay, or this one with the acorns. It's not quite as ghostly as this, but I think it would work just as well. So the Rustic Harvest would be my other suggestion of papers if you want to make this card, but you don't have the Celebrate Everything paper pack. If you do have it, or if you're at Paper Party, for example, if you were at Paper Party and purchased a bundle from me, then you would have got some Celebrate papers for free as your special gift to go along with a tutorial that Tina did for us for our group. I've left my tea next door and I can't speak now. I'll have to go and grab that in a second. So yeah, she did a four mini card tutorial for us using these papers. And so if you purchased a bundle on top of your standard Paper Party kit, then you would have got some of these to play with. So you can follow me along. Alrighty, so I'm just popping down some paper. This one I decided I'm going to go top to bottom, edge to edge. Okay, and then work out where I want to cut that off. Just going to pop that down there. And then I'm going to chop this bit off. I'm going to use my gluey scissors because my glue goes right to the top here. Okay. That just gives you enough wiggle room to make sure that your card is actually top to bottom and doesn't leave any gaps. But you can't tell when you put it back down that it's been done by hand. So that's quite a good little tip for you. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks to Paper Party, I have all papers. Yay. You do. I love my paper parties. And you'll be very pleased to know, see that Tina and I are meeting this week to plan our dates for next year. Hurrah. So soon we'll have the dates out for next year, so people will be able to book, at least save the date in their calendars. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create these hats. And these hats are from this stamp set, as I said, called Bewitching. And I love the boots. The boots are just gorgeous. And we had a conversation during Paper Party about whether they should be red and sparkly or black. So you can have them either. And I love this cute little spider, stars, and then just 3 different hat shapes. So I've decided to go with the ones with the dots on. And I didn't actually put the backing on this. I'm going to show you how I do that. So when you get our stamp sets, they come with this paper, which has got the stickers on. And you peel off this side, and you leave it on there. And you get your hat to stamp, which you've taken out of the rubber. And then you align it. And if you make sure that a couple of the edges line up, then the rest of it should follow. There we go. And then you just peel it off. And now it's really sticky. Okay, so really sticky. So that's the good thing, that they become very sticky once you've done that. Then I save this and pop it in the back so that it doesn't stick everything down to itself. Like that. Pop that in there. And then that just like keeps it nice. Alrighty, so we've got our hat, and you need a D block for this, for the size. And then I always check which way my punch goes. This is a great tip. Okay, so if you're looking for tips, here's a tip. Always look at where your punch is. Okay, where's it going to punch out? And then make sure that you stamp close enough to the edge that you're going to be able to get it. So it goes in that direction. It's slightly on the crooked. It's not this way. It's this way. So if you want to make sure that you know what you're doing, you can even lay it like that and then do that. And then you know that if you stamp it straight to the edge, it will be in the right direction as the punch. Okay, so let's start off. And this is crushed curry, which is a gorgeous, like deep golden yellow colour. It just seemed to be the right colour for this. So stamp it down. Look at that. Yummy. Now I'm going to punch. And the reason why I do that is to make sure I know how far out the punch comes, so I don't stamp the next one so close and then cut it in half with all the extra bits. So we're going to do this, line it up and punch. And you're going to see things fly away. And they are the little stars. You want to keep them, because I did actually use them on my card. You might not be able to see them very well on the camera, but you can see them in real life. So now I know where I'm going to punch my next one. I'll stamp my next one rather. So clean that off. Now you could do it with different you could do it with all the different hats if you wanted to. So you could have 2 spotty and 1 with a buckle on it or whatever. But I just decided I'm going to do mine just all the same design. So that's pumpkin pie, and it looks really dark there, but it does lighten. So as it dries, it lightens up. So we'll pop that down, just make sure that we've got our punch going in the right direction. Hurrah. Whee. There we go. And then I got my extra piece. So again, don't lose the stars. They've gone flying. I don't know where they've gone now. I found 1, 2. Okay, there's another one somewhere. Oh, there it is. It was on my sleeve. They tend to do that. Now the next one I need to do is memento, and our memento doesn't really come up very black. So if you want a really, really, really good black for your witch's hat, you need to use StazOn. Okay, so I am going to use StazOn just so that you can see the difference between the two. The other thing you can do, of course, is you can put your hat in your Stamparatus and you can just keep going over it until it's the right depth of colour, and that will work. So now I need my StazOn, and of course it probably needs re-inking. Not very inky at all. Come on. How's it going? Not bad. So keep going. Get it really nice and black. And then pop that down. Now that does require a special cleaner for StazOn. Okay, so you need to make sure you've got that because it's permanent. And to be honest, it is darker, but it's not as black. I need to re-ink my StazOn pad, I think. So I'll get my StazOn cleaner out. Comes like this, and it's a bit weird because it's got a foam thing at the back, at the top, and you just sort of rub it over, and that cleans your stamp. Okay, so it looks like this. You see that? Okay. Do I need more light on here? There we go. So it's cleaned it like that. Then I grab some kitchen roll, paper towel, and take that off. And you can see it all picking up all the ink. Right, so that takes that off. So once that's off, as much as I can get with my paper towel, then I'm going to clean it using my normal, whoops, sorry, just caught the camera there, using my normal cleaner and scrub. So this is my normal Stampin' Mist, and this is just really cleaning the rubber. So it's cleaning the StazOn cleaner off the rubber. It's not actually going to make any difference in terms of what's left, but it's just going to make sure that there's no cleaner left on my stamp. Okay, because it's a solvent, so you want to get it off if you can. Alrighty, so that's just a little bit of a tip about StazOn, because we don't really use it. I don't really use it very much in my lives, but it is a possibility to use, and it does give you a slightly darker black, especially if it's re-inked pip. So let's do that. There goes another set of stars, which is grand. Make sure you've got them all. Pick those all up, put them over there in a pile. Okay, so now we've got our hats, like so. Now we can start assembling. It's such a quick card, this, really. I mean, I've been waffling on about this, but you could have stamped and punched those in half the time it's taken me to talk to you about them. So let's grab some dimensionals, because obviously it needs to be, like, they need to be lifted up. You can't have them just flat, I don't think. I don't think so. So we'll pop one up there as high as we can, couple on here. We don't need this many, Pip. Why are you doing so many? Just take it easy. I need to just breathe a little. Even for soggy middles, it doesn't need that many. Right, so we're going to do this one at a jaunty angle, like so. Then let's start here and work the other way. That's better. That's more like it. That's all you need. I might put one on the end, but we'll see. And then we'll do this one kind of coming over here. And then this one we've got here, 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 here. So this one we can kind of come across here somewhere like that. So there we are with our nice jaunty angle hats, and now all that's left is to put on those stars. So I use my multi-purpose glue and I pop little dots of glue where I want my stars to go. So let's see, we might put one up there. Put one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I mean, I'm just randomly picking those places. Then I take my take your pick tool and I waft that a bit, just leave it for a minute. And then I use my take my pick tool to pick up my stars and position them where I want them to be. So I think I want a big one over here. Then we'll do a medium size one here. And then, oh, that's actually a little one, is it? Yeah, that's a little one. This is a medium size one. That's good. That's all right. Do a medium size up here. Do a large over here. Oops. A large over here, I think. And then we've got medium, medium, small. Where have I done the other dots? Now it's a question of finding the glue. Did I only do... No, I didn't. There's one. There's one. There's one. And where's the other one? I did 9. You heard me count off 9, right? Dun, dun, dun. Can I see it? Maybe I didn't do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I must have missed one. Right, where should we put this one then? Let's tuck that one a little bit further over there. 1, 2, 3. I think probably down here, actually. Let's put that one down there. There we go. Like so. Nice. Completely random, completely different to the other one. But there you go. So that's 2 very quick and easy witches hat cards. Aren't they great? They're so cute. So let's have a look. What have we got? We've got questions or comments coming in. Let's have a look. So Julie says she likes the tip with the kitchen towel. Yes, much easier. It just takes it off. It's really good. Denise is here. Hi, Denise. Thank you. And Martha's here from Sydney. Ah, thank you. That's so kind. And Amanda's here. Thank you. Hey, it's lovely to see you. Alrighty, so that's my first card. Okay, that's the one you knew what I was going to make. It's all good. Let me show you a couple of other things I've made with this. So this was my Harry Potter cards. Really simple Harry Potter good luck card. It's kind of like it's the sorting hat. It's so hard to see when it's black. I don't know how I can, whoops, come on, come back on. I don't know how I can make that easier to see. I've done a couple of little wrinkles and I've put the band back on. I didn't put the band on these, but I put the band back on here. So it's got the hat. And then I used the charming sentiments for the good luck because I figured the sorting hat is, you need a bit of good luck for a sorting hat, right? So that's the reason why I bought it to make that card. No, I bought it because I just loved it. And then what else have I done with it? So I made this card, which we're going to have a look at doing a little bit of today. So this is my If You've Got It, Haunt It. And this uses a bit of heat embossing for that beautiful witch in the Best Witches. She's sassy, isn't she? I think she's got some sass on her. So I thought this would be a good one for flaunting it. And then I've got this one, which uses the hat and the boots. You've put a spell on me. So I've got that one. And then I've got this one. Now, these 2 cards we made during Paper Party. This was one of the cards that I made, and I just love this color combination. And I put the little spider hanging from the hat. It's just so cute. I think Sean would like that card. So yeah, so we've got that one as well, using some really different colors, and we're actually going to be using some more of this color combination today as well. So you can see that you can mix and match it. You can use just the hat on its own with the little spiders. You can mix it up with the Best Witches rather, And then I made this is also Paper Party. I made a fancy fold with the one with the cauldron, Best Witches, and then the witch inside with a little frog as well. So it was, I love that. It's a really fun fold. And I try and show you something different at Paper Party every time. So it's just something that you don't see, you don't see it anywhere else. And I show you the video how I put that together. And I would give that to my best friend because, Best Witches, well, we won't say the other word. But, that's something that some people say to their friends. So, yeah, I just think it's a fun card, especially for the younger generation, although I would use it too. So I think they're just really good sets, either on their own or using them together. The Bewitching comes in a bundle, so you get the stamps and the punch together, so you get that as a bundle, or you can just buy the Best Witches on its own as a stamp set. So there's lots of options. You can mix and match. So Julie says, I love that fun fold. Yeah, it's a cute one. Oh, Denise says she's got a piece of a branch that looks exactly like Dumbledore's wand. Oh, fantastic. That would be great with the hat, Denise. That would work, wouldn't it? Excellent. Oh, cool. And Margaret likes that fun fold too. Excellent. So yeah, so my Paper Party will be going up on my website as available to buy, with all the videos and tutorials and all that kind of stuff. So that is coming, but it's not there yet. But let's do another card now, because I've been sharing a few, but let's do another one. So they're actually quite large, these images, but I do have another black rectangle, and she'll sort of fit. She'll just be a little bit tight, but she will fit on your scalloped contour. I think this is a scallop contour. Might be a retired one, I don't know, I can't remember, but we'll pop her on there anyway. Do a little bit of heat embossing. I don't normally do heat embossing because it's noisy, but you don't mind a little bit of noise, do you guys? Not if we do a little bit of heat embossing with it. Lots and lots of people in my group asking me about heat embossing, how to do heat embossing. I have a 5-minute video that shows you how to do heat embossing up on my YouTube channel. But sometimes it's just nice to see it again, or to see it with different things, and see how, you can use it for other things. The one that I have up on my channel, I use for, uses copper, for example, or gold. Sometimes it's nice to see it with white. So this, I'm going to just twist her slightly so her feet are sort of straight on the floor, or as straight on the floor as we can get. Oops, there we go. Now you won't be able to see her, but she is actually there. And I'm going to grab my embossing powder. So grab my embossing powder. Oh, I keep mine in tubs. It's always good to keep them in a tub. If you have our new toolkit, though, it comes with a brilliant, it's a flat base, but it's got a funnel at the end to help you pour it back into the jar, which is brilliant. It also comes with an embossing buddy, which I could have done with because I've now got sticky fingers all over this. There we go. And it comes with a pair of tweezers, and it comes with a brush. So literally everything you need in the embossing kit. I must grab one so I can show you. I haven't managed to grab one yet. It keeps forgetting to get put into my order, but it is cool. Okay, so meanwhile, since I don't have my, since I didn't use my embossing buddy, which was careless of me, I need a brush. Come on, where's a little brush? I've got one here. It's hiding in my little caddy that I've got here. Where are you? Come along. Oh, it disappeared. Okay. Well, I don't really like using my. Oh, it's dried out. That's okay. So I'm going to use my dry water painter to just get these extra bits. off here. I obviously don't have dry hands. I obviously have sticky hands. So you're just going to take off those excess grains. And honestly, I wouldn't bother unless it was because it's on black. But on black, everything really shows up. So if you've got any excess, you want to really try and get them off if you can. Okay. I think we are good. Every time I blow it, I get more. There we go. All right. She's good. She's good to go. So now I'm going to grab my heat tool and I'm going to give you a little bit of advice. Start it well away from your project and do not, don't put it on your project yet. So I'm just going to get it noisy. It's going to be noisy. I'm heating it up. And you need to heat it quite a lot. Okay, so you're just going to need to leave it, heat it, get it so it starts to go warm and starts glowing. And once it's warmed up, then bring it to your project, because it will go so much faster. There we go. Can you see her turning? So she will go so much faster once you've heated up your heat tool, and then use it to heat her. And see, there's the embossing. Hopefully you can see that. Oh, can you see it shining? I can't tell if you can see it shining or not, to be honest. I think so. Hopefully you can. So yeah, so warm your heat gun up is my suggestion. Heat gun, heat tool, it's all the same thing. If you hear that called something else some other place. Alrighty, so then I love Bermuda Bay. And it goes really nicely with black. But that might be a little harsh. So I'm thinking I might use, see, that looks quite cool, doesn't it? We've also got the other side, which is quite, oh, that looks even better. I like that. Okay. So now we're going to cut our cardstock. And I realised I hadn't used any vellum in a while, which, you know, it's my mantra today. This year, use vellum in lots of things. So I've got a vellum circle and I'm thinking I need to use that. So we're just going to score that while I'm here. I may as well score this one as well. And that one's always ready for me to go. Because, you know, we need to make more cards in a minute. Okay, so we've got our card base nicely folded. And then I'm going to do my next step down size layer, I think. So not the top layer, I'm going to go down a step. And then down a step. Okay, let's see how that looks. So a bit like the first one, I want a bigger border around it. And then I want her in the middle. Oh yeah, she's coming out nice now, isn't she? Does that go? It goes nicely with the sort of painted lines behind it. I think it looks a bit more artistic to go along with the heat embossing. And then we need to think about sentiment. So are we going to put a sentiment on it? What are we going to say? What do we fancy? I kind of like Best Witches. I think that's kind of good. Go with that. But you could put to a dear friend, you know, something like that. We've got charming sentiments up here, which might work. Oh, and you've got to go back to work already. Good heavens. That's a bit quick, isn't it? You're not even here for the whole time. I haven't gone on that long, have I? No. So just for you, Hey there. I love this hey there. Actually, that might work really nicely. But we'll go with the stamp set, Pip. Stick with the stamp set for now. Let's stick with what we've got. But you can mix and match if you want to. But let's do Best Witches. We're going to do that in Bermuda Bay. And on a piece of white, I think. There was a little hesitation there. Did you hear that? But I think a piece of white. And I'm going to do a oval. So I'm going to need to go and get my oval punch. I love the fact that my new microphone allows me to go and stand up and get stuff. I'm not attached to the desk like I used to be. I hope you don't mind that. I hope it's still a good sound. I think it's still a good sound for you guys. It is quite directional, so I have to be sort of sitting in front of it. But I hope it's a good one for you. I don't want this to punch the top out. I'm going to be ruthless. Cut that there. I'm going to layer this. I can get it in. Will it go in? Yes. So there we go. We'll do this. Do you know what? It's not going quite down. I think I've stamped it a bit too high. Does it go better in this way? Yes, a little bit. So don't be afraid to turn the punch upside down. Just make sure you get your fingers out before you actually punch anything. Otherwise it's a bit youchy. Okay, so that's that. Best Witches. And then we could use some, I don't know that I've got any Bermuda Bay. No, maybe we do vellum. Vellum for our backing. So we do a vellum because it's a bit harsh. So if we just put a vellum oval behind that, that'll soften it slightly. Love, love, love it. I like that, Ellie. I think it's super fun. Yeah, me too. I think it's cute. I think she's just sassy, and I like that. I like that a lot. Okay, so we'll pop on this onto our vellum. Okay, like so. And then let's start gluing this down. Now you could add ribbon, you could add all cut. Actually, does it look better on that side? Ooh, maybe she looks better that way. Oh, I kind of like that too. Oh. Okay. Do we want small squares? Or do we want big squares? You choose. I will go with whatever you decide. Meanwhile, I'm going to just leave that to dry for a second over here. So you tell me, little or big? Just type in little or big. And we will go with whichever. Okay, Joe says, love the colour combo, small squares. Then we've got big from Denise. We've got big from Steve. And we've got big from Margaret. Okay, we've got a lot of big going on. But Mary says small too. Mary says small. I think but I have to say, I'm thinking big is winning out at the moment. So small. I guess big's more unusual, right? Big's a little bit more unusual. Let's go with big. I think, what's that? Small, 2 small and 3 big. So I'm thinking it's big. I'm going to wait a second though, because we might just get another flurry of people who joined us a bit late. No, Melly says big as well. Yeah, it's big. It's going to be okay. It's going to be big. Here we go. You're outvoted, guys. I could make another one with small. I like both. I think they're both great. But I think big's a bit unusual. So we'll do that. Okay, so now we've got that. We've got this. We could even just add that underneath. But I think it's going to look best over here. In fact, I might even move her over. No, I think she needs to be sort of there-ish. We'll put that there and we'll put that there. And then I've got some black matte dots. Okay. If you don't have any, you could colour some. If you don't have any of those, we have also the little classic matte dots. So the classic matte dots have got, where are they? These have got grey, white, cream and black in them in all different sizes. So I like these ones too. In fact, I might use these on this one. But these big ones also work nicely. So you can mix and match. She's definitely going to go down with dimensionals. And I use, if she's a big black piece like this, I use my black dimensionals. It just seems to match in my head better and means that from the side, like if you accidentally stick one too close to the edge, it's not going to be a big white blob showing. Although in this case, it wouldn't matter because it's on a white, sort of a grey and white background. So we'll pop her just there. I think, yep, that looks about right to me. Pop it down there. And then this is going to go over here. So we just really need one on this edge. So this time, because it's vellum, I'm going to put a white one there. So that's going to attach that there. And then maybe a couple of little ones. But of course, you can't put them over the vellum. You have to leave them on the white surface. Okay, because otherwise it will show through. And we're going to do exactly the same with a blob of glue, just to add a little extra support to this bit here. And we're going to sort of slide her in to where she's going to sit, like so. Look at that. Fab. Like her. She is so cute. Plus, I have a load of American friends who love Halloween. So I could absolutely say, if I send it now, it'll probably get there in time. So that might work. Where has my take your pick tool gone? There it is. So, top and angled, says Jane. Yes, absolutely, I agree. Top and angled is good. Alrighty, so now we can add some of these little dots. Maybe a little grey one, just to bring in a little bit of different colours. Black one, grey one, black one down here. Look at that. She's so cute, isn't she? Really cute. Really, really cute for good girlfriend cards, I think. And I have loads of magical friends. I have my moon friend, Stevie. She would love one of these, I think. So I have loads of friends I can now give these to. So yeah, so I think that's two brilliant, brilliant cards. And of course you can combine them together. So you can combine and you can do, as I've done with this one, you know, the hat and the shoes from the two different sets. In fact, let's just make sure. Have we got time for one more? Where am I? Quarter past one. I've probably got time for a quick one. So let's do another really quick one. And this is how we make it really fast. Okay. So I'm going to go with our boots. I'd love to do these, but all in different colours. But if you colour them, it does take a while. I know that because my friend Katina did it and it did take a while. So let's do it a cheating way. Okay, so we're going to go for, I think I'm going to stick with the, might even go down one. So I'm going to go 9. Let's let's do this. Let's do a really small piece here. Then let's mat it. So we like matting things. Well, I do anyway. So we'll mat that in a bit of black. So then this is the next size up. So we're going to have that. We're going to have that. That looks good. Then I want to do it on. I'm kind of thinking I want to do it on a more autumnal colour. So let's go with this one because we've done crushed curry today. So let's do a crushed curry. Okay. We like that. We like that. Oh yeah, that looks really good. That's always going to be a good classy combination. Then we need a little square of white that's going to go in the middle of that. Like, maybe not even that big. We'll see. We might cut it down. I'm going to go for a black hat. And I'm not even stamping it, I'm just punching it. Then let's do her in red. Let's do her in red shoes, shall we? Let's do red shoes. Nice autumnal colour. Let's go real red. The black reminds me of puppy faces. Okay, now you've lost me completely, Margaret. Puppy faces. I don't get that reference. I'm so sorry, Margaret. I don't get that reference. Look at those boots. Aren't they brilliant? Okay. Then the hat can sit on top. Perfect. Okay. And then we just need something in the corner here. And I think, I wonder if you've put a spell on me, it would fit. Oh, the hat's just a little bit. No, it's going to have to go as a separate piece. That's cool. So in this one, I did it offset with that in the middle, but I actually think it would look cool if we just did that and then put that there. So like it's a hat, it's a pair of shoes wearing a hat. So let's do this. This can be in black. Yes, the boots are the boots in Wizard of Oz, I think, which is why apparently they should be red. According to Jane, they were red when because she pulled them off of the witch under that she crashed the house on. It's been so many years since I've watched Wizard of Oz. I tell you, I can't even remember the story. All I know is that she gets a pair of ruby slippers, and I'm assuming that they're the ones that she pulls off the witch that she kills by like dropping a house on her. I think I remember that right. So if that's correct, then yeah, they're those ones, which means they have to be red. And Jane was right. So let me put this in here. Now, if you can't grab it, okay, here's another little trick. I'm full of tricks today. This is one that lots of people hopefully know. If you don't know, grab a post-it note. I don't know where my little ones are gone. Grab a post-it note and attach it to the side. And then hold the post-it note. And you can easily put it in and hold it because you're holding the post-it note now to move it around. So then you can line it up properly. Sort of there-ish. There we go. And if you get a bit of post-it note stuck on your thing, you just peel it off because it comes off so easily. But luckily we didn't on this one. Might use another bit of vellum. Might need another bit of vellum. I'm on a roll. Where did I put my vellum? Did I put it away? Was I organised? I think I must have done. Yeah. Yeah, Julie agrees with me. She thinks they are red, and she hasn't watched The Wizard of Oz in years either. I feel like there's going to be a whole lot of wizard watching going on over the next couple of weeks as we all try and work out, are they red or are they black? I think they're right. They must be red, but I always think of witches' boots as being black, but I actually think for that one, they probably are red. However, I've seen this amazing pair of witches' boots that are just gorgeous. They're purple. Purple with purple ribbon. Oh, they're just amazing. So I'm going to buy myself them. I don't wear heels normally, but I think they'd be worth it just for wearing the purple boots. They're just gorgeous. So if I get them, I'll take a picture of me wearing said boots being witchy. Okay. So if you wanted to, you could colour this with your blending brushes. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. I'm just going to get the one, okay, and we'll just do a little bit of it. But if you wanted, you could go all over with different colours and make it really autumnal. Oh, I haven't got any. Ooh, got no grid paper. Have I got any grid paper anywhere? Oh, I've got a very old piece of grid paper here. Hold on. Let's turn that over. I need to get some more grid paper out. Okay, so blending brush onto your ink pad as normal. Gently into your design. And you can just change, you can just do individual ones. Obviously, you could do a whole swathe of them or none of them. It's up to you. So let's make this look a little darker here. There we go. So you can use it just as you would do any other colour or cardstock. Now, if we do all of it, that might make it a bit too yellowy. So let's just do a touch. Leave some of them white. Pop that on there. That's going to go on there anyway. Oh yeah, that looks fine, doesn't it? There we go. So we've got a bit of both, bit of everything going on. Okay, so that's how you could make that really easily coloured without having to, you know, go in and colour every single leaf, because it's black at the background. You get a little bit of, you get a little bit of colour, but nothing much. And again, good old piece of kitchen roll. You know, it always helps to take off the excess of anything. Give it a good buff. Just takes off the excess. All right, so now pop this on. Oh, Jo says she loves the post-it note tip. It's so easy to do. That's why in a crafter's stash you should always have a pack of post-it notes. They're so useful for so many things. But yeah, that's really good. Yeah, tweezers, and then you get the tweezers stuck in the punch and it doesn't work. Here we go. The boots are black, the shoes are red. Ah, thank you, thank you. I thought they were black, but never mind. These ones are going to be red, so that's cool. So she gets the slippers, the shoes from somebody else. They're not the ones that are on the boots of the witch that she drops a house onto. Cool. See, now we know. Now, if that's going to go on there, that's going to go flat on there, I think, because it's just basic white. So we'll put this flat. And then the question is, I might just load up the whole. I might just raise that whole piece up. Oh, foam sheets, foam sheets. Where are my foam sheets? I'm going to need a whole sheet of foam sheet. Okay, here we go. Because we don't want any soggy middles, and this is so much quicker than using dimensionals. And this is all Katina's fault, getting me into doing this, because she loves a raised up piece of cardstock, and actually now I really like it too. So we're going to raise that up. And then we're going to put some skinnier bits down here. There we go. Raise that up. Just a little tiny. Just needs a little square, really, isn't it? Down there. A little square. Just to even that up, because we don't want soggy bottoms there, do we? No, there we go. Right, so those are my extra bits. So if you haven't got our foam sheets yet, oh my, you really need to get some of these. They come with 4 big sheets like this. It's fantastic. And then you just pop them down where you want them to go. There we are. Oh, look at that. Lovely. Right, and then I'm dimensionaling up my hat. Where did my hat go? Oh, there it is. Slid. So my hat's going to go up there on dimensionals, black ones, of course. I mean, you could, the thing is, when you punch it, you can also turn it around the other way. So then you could have the hat go that way, and you've put a spell on me go that way. Actually, I quite like that. Oh, that might look quite nice too. What do we think? More decisions. That way or that way? I think that way just for the sentiment, to be honest. But, you know, you've got those options. So things to think about. Because it's a really good punch of a hat, you know, the hat comes out really cleanly. So we're going to put the hat just at an angle over our stockings, like so. And this is going to go here. And that can go with dimensionals all over now because it's flat like that. Oh, that is so cute, even if I say so myself. You know, and then look, we've got little stars, so we could put a little star here, put another little star up there, and a little star down here somewhere, because we've got those black stars now that we can play with. So we've got the big star that can come up here, and then the medium that can come over here. And then the little diddy one that can come just on here, like so. Excellent. So what do you think of those then? I think they're pretty cool. Some really fun designs, don't you think? I would love to see you pop these in your basket. They are so easy to use. And I think you'd have great fun with either one of them, or both is my option. My preference, obviously, my suggestion and recommendation is that you need both with the punch to give you a full set. But there are other Halloween type stamp sets in the catalogue, and you might prefer one that includes dies or you know, other elements like that. Personally, I'm quite happy to go with this punch and just really quick making cards. So let's just have a quick run through. So these are the products. So it's Bewitching, Best Witches, and then the Hat Punch, Hat Builder Punch. Okay, those are those products. And this is what we've made with them. So today we've made this cute card. We've made this cute card. And we've even done a bit of embossing and to make this cute card as well. Hey, that's a good session, right? 3 cards today. That's fab. So I'm going to do a giveaway, and then just to remind you, so don't go anywhere yet. So just to remind you, that's the one I did earlier, and then we've also made this one with the fabulous hat and spider, and then I did this one, which is kind of like one of the ones I used for this, and then this one, which was the cute little sorting hat, and then you've put a spell on me, a different take on it, and then of course I had my fancy fold one as well. So you can color them in with blends, and I loved coloring these in with blends. They came out really well. So this is that one, and then there's that one, and she came out so lovely with a bit of coloring, really easy. Or you can just, you know, stamp them as images. You could stamp them as plain images with color. So many different options you can do with these sets. But yeah, I kind of really like that one. And of course, there's things that go with it. So like the black and white gingham ribbon goes really well with it, the matte dots, etc. But yeah, they're very cute, aren't they? I think they've come out lovely. So tell me in the comments which is your favorite while we do the little quick giveaway. So everybody gets to be in the giveaway if you put your comment in. I was on about the one you asked, large or small. Oh, okay. Oh, looked like puppy faces, did it? Oh, okay. I will have to go back and have a look at that. So Jo says she loves the fold. Denise says some great ideas. I love this one. Thank you. The boots and the hat are Denise's favorite. I think they are. I think that is kind of cute, isn't it? Boots and the hat. I mean, I kind of like this version as well with the orange in the middle. So I think you could do both, but I really like it straight on top of the boots. Julie says she likes small, she can't choose. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, let's grab a StreamYard giveaway because we all love a giveaway. So I'm going to share my screen so we can see. Share screen. Here we go. Alrighty. So here we are. This is the broadcast I'm doing for fun and magical card ideas. Well, I think I've done more than 4, give you more than 4 for sure. So let's start collecting all the entries in. We've got 8 individual people who've commented. So let's go drawing. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? I love this bit. Drum roll. Hey, it's Jane. Well done. Excellent. Congratulations, Jane. You will have a card coming to you in the post. In fact, you've got 2 because I've still got last week's to give you as well. So let me come back here. So yeah, well done, Jane. Oh, let's turn that off. That makes me look all spooky, but it's just my lighting. Mellie's, yours is now coming as well. So I'm going to have a whole fest of sending out cards this week. So yeah, I have to say I do quite like that one, especially with the spot of blending on it. It just gives a little bit of detail in that background. And you don't have to do a lot to make things look just a little bit fancy, but I do like her as well. She is kind of cool. Alrighty, so thanks ever so much for watching. Remember, if you want to come along to my free craft along, okay, then you need to come and book a class. Come and book into the World Card Making Day free event. Oh, that's a bit dark. Free event. It is on the 1st of October because that's World Card Making Day. So come and join us on World Card Making Day for free. We'll have a Zoom session, get to see you face to face and chat, or not. You can have your Zoom off if you don't want to. But yeah, so that's there. And then if you want to shop with me and purchase anything, then it is the ticker tape at the bottom, queenpitcards.com/store. And then just search for Best Witches or Bewitching. Best Witches or Bewitching. And you will find them. So until then, I will be back next week. So yeah, I'll be back. No, not that. I don't know why I'm doing that. What am I doing? I will be back next week. You don't need to see that anymore. And we'll be doing more stuff. What are we doing with? Yes, it's Steve. It's Jane's using her husband's YouTube. She can't change the name. But I knew it was Jane. So it's Jane. Next week we're starting Christmas. I'm just looking over here because I can see what I'm doing. I've planned next week we're starting snowflake flurrying. We're going to go a bit Christmassy next week because it's nearly the end of September, which still seems a little bit too early, but I figured we've got to do a little bit of Christmas sometime. So we'll do a bit of Christmas next week. I might do some treat stuff. Because I know not everybody does Halloween, but I might do some treat stuff in the weeks ahead as well. So if you get these, okay, if you get this bundle, then I might be able to inspire you with some gift giving ideas for those trick-or-treaters that might come into your house this year, or just for some friends that you can give around the Halloween season with some nice sweets inside. Alrighty, thanks ever so much for watching today. Take care. See you again next week. Bye bye for now. Bye.